New game. Cutscenes ran good. Hopefully they still do. We'll see. Cross your fingers. And yes, I'm covering the cycling, the game tips, so I'm not moving my camera for that.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
By the way, I didn't watch the cutscenes, I just skipped them, so I don't really know what's going on with these. Point that out. How's this guy? Well, alright. They don't tell you who he is really. Oh, that's right, yeah, they... Okay. Alright, let's check the ray tracing, make sure it's working right. Or not the ray tracing, the yeah, ray tracing with the reflections, right? Yeah, ray tracing. Yeah, it seems like it's okay. Come on, buddy.
Already gone.
By the looks of myself, I think I could use some help. Wow, this is really... It's funny, when I was testing it yesterday, it looked fine, but since I got the LED lights on for the green screen, the game looks really dark now. Not really, but he does have a penis. I can confirm. You can tell. That was a deer, by the way, in case you didn't catch that. Okay, I could have done without that. As I say, you can tell by the look of his ass, he doesn't work out much. And his belly. Always eating a lot of donuts in his day. You can sprint? Oh, I can sprint now? Thanks. That's good to know. Alright. Can't go that way. I may need to turn the gamma up, because I can't see anything. Well, if it's like the first game, the lights are good, right? Oh shit! Rip this heart out. Okay, I gotta point out, I don't like the jumpy camera crap. I don't like that in movies, and I don't like it in my video games. It's calling it as I see it. So I guess he got sacrificed of some sort. Well, if that wasn't a title drop, I don't know what was. Jeez.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Murdery?
Work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show.
You heard that, chat.
Wait and watch with me.
No spoilers.
I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Look at that, simultaneously drinking coffee at the same time.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just
Right
as we
on
arrive
cue.
in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Like I said, I skipped all the cutscenes, so I didn't see any of this.
Time to get to work.
I don't remember it looking as dark though.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Alright, I'm gonna turn the gamma up a little bit before we start. If there is a gamma. I assume there should be. I hope there is. Or not. You cannot change the gamma? How's that like a thing? At the top? Did I just miss it? Top of what? What am I missing? Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay. I was looking at the options. I didn't see nothing. Thank you. We'll put it at 70. That's gamma 2. I don't know what any of this shit is. I don't know. I'll leave it there. No, I don't have HDR, so.
Check out that map.
Looks a little better for me. How about for you? Does it look alright?
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Okay. So we're here. So anyway, we're here to witness. There was a murder in the area, so we gotta go and clean up the evidence. Get to the crime scene. Alright.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alexcasey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Drawer. Knife. Axe in the shed? Never heard that expression. Briefing.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be
outside the person.
Inside.
Thank you for the description.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
I like how they make the local police feel inadequate or overly
Before we get to
too
the crime scene,
excited
there's time to
because the
review
FBI's
facts of the
here.
case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
What? Oh, gotta do that already? Alright, case
The
board.
Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Okay, so
The facts are on the board.
So this area doesn't really exist. This is just how she puts things together in her brain. But we gotta do it physically to do it.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Case board is a mental technique that allows Saga or Sega to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Use blah 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 to move around, got it. Use that and that to move in, alright. You can use the mouse to move around. You're free to navigate the case board or leave by pressing escape. Alright, I guess we can take a quick little look. The Cauldron Lake murders. Alright, series of murders have occurred around town. No, I didn't actually read any of this stuff, I just skipped it all. Around town, Bright Falls, finding the connections will help our search for the killer. Method. Slight difference in... There's nothing to read here? Okay. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only commonly in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. Alright. So this is stuff that they've already come across prior to this crime scene, in case it needs to be said. Two of the victims had bruisings, some form of restraint, strapped and belted down. Bruising on wrist and leg, deep gash in the chest, heart is missing. Most recent victim died of a major chest trauma, consistent with 2018 victim, hard to confirm due to condition of body. All bodies experienced bloating. Bloating of the corpse is an indication of drowning, but only one victim was found in the water. I should have started up here, I guess. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other comorbidities. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. The victim was reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Winnie Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. I thought they were just... So I wrote red wound, I thought they were just saying she had large chest. Found in Cauldron Lake 2018. Some organs missing, predation. Stated the body does not match 8 years spent in the lake. Found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. So they all had their heart removed. Killer profile. Talk to someone. Okay. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Alright, so that's all we know. Okay. Let's get out of this.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Visiting the Mind Place does not pause the game. Okay.
Nature gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Start galloping, bro. Let's speed this up.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring?
Oh
You
my
know
lord.
what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Really?
Real funny, Anderson.
Chaos of Cauldron Lake, rampage at the rental cab. I wonder how many people read this stuff. I knew this was lying here. Unidentified man attacks, vacationers in the dead of night. Sunday, an idyllic evening of barbecuing and late night fishing has violently disrupted Saturday as a mysterious assailant attacked park visitors, causing chaos and destruction at the cabins. The The incident left 3 people injured, one of which has been admitted to the county hospital. As to whether the attacker is still at large, the Bright Falls police have yet to make an official statement, leaving local residents in a state of uncertainty. Witnesses to the crime were visibly shaken, one of whom stated, "One minute we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows. The next we heard screaming coming from the cabins. We didn't know what was going on, so we called the police and started running in the opposite direction." Very smart. Hopefully they ran toward the cabin with the chainsaws in it. Kurt Mill. Oh my god, these are long. Another eyewitness who preferred to remain anonymous said, "It's like he appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly my dog starts barking his head off and the psycho guy comes crashing through the trees. Don't think I'll ever feel safe in the forest again." A representative from the rental cabins, who chose to remain anonymous, wanted to remind customers, "If you have plans to stay in our lovely cabins later this summer, please get in touch with us, as we may need to rejigger some of the reservations based on the state of the cabin that you have rented with us." Yeah, it's probably bloodstains and shit all over the place. What was the last part? The representative went on to further remind future and potential guests of the wonderful amenities that can be found in their company's brochures and on the website, which is real nice, state of the art. My nephew made it, and he's a real computer whiz. That's important. Missing Doberman found on a trail. A heartfelt reunion took place this weekend when Mrs. Amanda Smith was reunited with her beloved dog, Coffee Bean. CB, as his owner refers to him, had been missing for 3 days, and Mrs. Smith was afraid that she would never see her best friend again. When I got the call, I couldn't believe my ears. I must have asked, "Am I dreaming?" at least 7 or 8 times. It was actually 9 times, confirmed Ranger Stevenson, the man responsible for finding the wayward canine. It's rare that you get to give those kind of calls, and I feel real grateful to have had the opportunity. With all the predators out there, usually you're telling folks that you found their dogs dead, their cats eaten, you know? And so it felt real good to give some good news. Even if Coffee Beans is kind of rough shape, the fur will grow back, sure, but, well, I suppose that's all I should say about that. Does a hike a day keep depression away? Probably not. Might be bright, sunny July, but it's never too soon to start worrying about the gloomy months of autumn ahead. That's right, in the grand scheme of life, those dead, depressing days are just around the corner. Have you been taking your vitamin D? Probably not. But for all you thinking there's got to be another way, there's good news. Hiking has been proven to be incredibly beneficial to your mental and emotional health, so get on out there and do it. Just don't forget the flashlight in case things get dark. Okay, Bright Falls. Jeez. I don't know if I'm going to read all this stuff as I play through the game, but right now we will. Bright Falls' own virtual baking champ. Little Sally Upton's whole family erupted into cheers when she won a big match this weekend. Was she playing soccer, tennis? No. In this brave new world that we live in, her family was. In this brave new world that we live in, should be a comma there. Her family was cheering her on as she won a match in the game that exists only on Information Superhighway. The game in question was Mega Baking Star, which players compete to make the tastiest treats and sweetest eats for their virtual judges online. Bright Falls congratulates Sally for a big win. I'm glad I read that. Congratulations, Sally. Well done. Oh, there is that up there. Can you go up here? Or does he yell at me?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
There she is. Okay. I honestly didn't think I'd be allowed to. Can I shoot it? Okay. Guess I can't do anything here. Alright.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
I just told you I was gonna go check something out and you said okay. Let's go. Get out of here. Anything? Starting fires are prohibited. Please do not feed the wildlife. Leave no trace. Recycle, people. Throw your trash away.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Minor Peak, or Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance. Alright. Is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all of its inverted glory if you got ray tracing on. Yeah, it feels like it's running at 30 frames right now, but it's playable.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
That was an odd comment to have, or to make.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
What about donuts? It's an odd place for a phone booth. Alright, well, let's stick to the program, I guess. Where'd that guy go?
I'll be back in a second.
No, I'm going back now. Don't wanna get too lost. I don't know where I'm going yet. Alright, let's get over to the crime scene.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
He's an eager beaver.
So, FBI.
Behind the store. This is a store? Laundromat. Monday, 9/3. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. None note to self, trained the fielder. Tuesday, nothing to report. Some animals regular. On the 5th, hunters out after dark. Poachers. Heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Got to keep an eye on these people. They can get more than they bargained for out here. She got a flashlight? Yeah, she does. This all nice and tidy. This looks like they went through a zombie apocalypse. Like I'm playing The Last of Us right now. Collect. Okay, what did that do? Oh, they didn't need to use the fire extinguisher. That's good. Well, somebody's been living here. There's Joel's guitar. I called it. It must be Ellie's. Yeah, they made sure to loot all the smokes. All the cigarettes are gone. Not that I'm into that shit, but We got a locked door over here. I don't like that. Should be open. Alright. Close that, be nice. Alright, we're coming. You alright, bro? What are you looking at? Let's go. Oh, we're still not there yet? I thought we were sitting. Okay, I was saying, sitting right around behind the store. Investigate the crime scene.
We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
C, what does that say? CLL sauce. Is her name Saga or Saga? It's Saga, I think. To seek active clues, the key image can be selected with blank and placed on the board. Oh, okay, this thing.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings. We're here to investigate. Alright. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable with the case board and goals. Take control for goals. Okay. We're now free to examine the chase board or leave escape to complete the objective. Well, there's nothing here. So let's just escape that. You can collect clues from the body to progress the investigation.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Like I'm playing mortuary assistant. Oops. I think I added this. Zoom. Yeah, we did that. Oh, I gotta go to the case board. Yeah. Heart. Okay. Heart found near victim's body. Heart was removed, but then left on the table near the body. Was this a murder interrupted? I don't know.
Doesn't look right.
Huh? Doesn't look right. What are we doing? I don't get it. Well, place the one now. I want it. Oh, it's got to land on that. Okay, I get you now.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Clues. God, why is it so blurry for me? Can't even move the screen. Clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You check the updated goals by pressing Control. Alright. We're now free to examine a board or hit Escape to leave. Okay. This is consistent with the previous ones. Bruising indicates victim was alive when restrained. Matches other cases. The victim and who are the killers. Okay.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
That's pretty obvious, I think. Considering he's lying.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
It was a preempted murder. That's killers. That's footprints. Blood splattered on the table. No, so that's killers too. All right.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Core beer bottles. Why does it say for later? Okay, I don't know why it says for later. Anything else? Talk? No.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since.
So it's on the first game.
Until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Clues can be discovered by speaking to people as well as examining your surroundings. Alright.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Icons on the bottom left corner indicate the critical content is available in the mine place. Alright, so should we go there first? Thornton. Case. Victim.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Premeditated or... oh, okay, so that's where this must go. I don't know why it's coming up now.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
What? You can do a lot of goofy things in this. Can't I just use my flashlight and shoot the dark creatures? You can use profiling inside Saga's mind to place mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. I was not expecting any of this. It was neat, but I wasn't expecting any of this in this game. This to me feels like it should be something for a literal like mystery game, an investigation mystery game. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Missing person, ritual matter.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component.
Yeah,
They
it
didn't
kind of
see him
does.
as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Now see, if this was like real detective stuff, this isn't evidence, because this is just something she assumes out of thin air that she can somehow voice, see into the mind of a dead body. Like that's irrelevant. Like, because logically that don't make any sense. That's not considered evidence. That'd be like me. Oh, hey, Nightingale. Oh, yeah, he jumped off the bridge today. All right, well, let's put that down as evidence. Like, that's not evidence. Anyway, I guess we'll go with it. So she has some kind of like psychic ability, kind of thing. She can go into the minds of the victims. Or look into the minds of the victims, is what it said. So, yeah, she's got some kind of psychic power, I guess. Nightingale came from Colorado. I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now after 13 years? Where's he been? He's been probably in the lake for 13 years. No one's known where he was. I'm sure it has something to do with, what's his face's books and whatnot.
Always cheers me up.
Not the worst mom, but she's not the best mom either. Keep that in mind. What the fuck? If I gave that mug to my mother, she'd throw it against the wall. Alright. Map. Alright, we already know the map. Alright, so there's the murder site. I like there's, you know, this type of stuff, the map. And whatnot. General store. Alright, that's where we were with the locked door. Oh, we marked it there too, there's a locked door. So maybe we can pick that later or something? Witch's Hut? That sounds interesting. Oh, it's just the name of an area. Witch's Ladle. Cruise Foothills, Cauldron Lake, Streamside, Witchfinder Station, Bony Legged Path, parking lot, rental cabins. Alright. Doesn't seem like a very, cozy place to go for a vacation or something, in my opinion. Alright, we done here?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Can't talk to him. Alright, well, what is over here?
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
It's gonna take longer than a minute. Look at all this. Get 3 different ways. What do we got over here? Like, no one decided to come over here? So I'm sure whoever was having the beers is Oh, here we
A
go. What's
creepy
this?
twig sculpture?
Okay.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Confused? Follow the steps. Wash hands. Take chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. Alright. What? Oh, I gotta go by symbols? Well, I guess that's why, that's there? Is that on the lock? Yeah, right there. Right there! Oh, shit. What the fuck? They're the same symbols on everything. Okay, alright. Oh, so this must be a hint toward unlocking it, I guess. Follow the steps. Wash hands. Take chicken out of fridge. Take a nap. There's three in a lot. That must be... Alright. Wash hands. Something, something. Alright. What else we got out here? Barbecue. The grill. Oh, there's an axe. Take that. No. I guess we'll go inside. Door's wide open. Why not? Damn it, Joel. You're leaving your guitar everywhere. There's symbols. Guitar. Deer head. Okay, so they're not right. Oh, okay, so there must be stuff by the fridge then. Oh, alright. Triangles pointing at each other. Alright, so it was wash hands?
Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Can we not do that, please? Wash hands. I don't see anything here. There's sink. There's a clock. Bathroom, maybe? Okay. Alright, triangle up, triangle, or two triangles connecting sideways, or on an angle in the middle. Two connecting up and down. And what was the other one? Bed, right? Something about sleeping? One triangle out, okay. Alright. I'm probably gonna forget these symbols by the time I get out of here, but... let this be a warning to you fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano, or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. Lake Allen? But what if that's not true? What if it's something else? Something less natural, much more man-made, intentional. I'm just curious, when you write stuff, like on paper, how do you make man-made bold? Right? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake preparing. I know. First drawing, waterline. Real caldera is made from a volcano, lava. Second drawing, waterline, engineered structures, strange machines. I don't know if that's useful information or not, but there's that. Alright, so what do we got here? Triangles the opposite way, up and down,
Sure. The
on
north
an
side
angle.
slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
Hands would be on an angle. Oh shit, hold on. What was the next one? Hands the fridge up and down and then nap or... Okay. So on an angle. Not that one. Should be that one. Up and down. Oh, apparently the last one was already on it. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Well, fuck you, I'm taking them anyway. How about that? Oh, it's ammo. There we go. Hello. What the hell is that? Control. Case word. Just get a photo. Where'd that can go? Where'd the photo go? Well, I thought I knew what I was doing. Case files? What the hell is this? Cauldron Lake murders. Eh? Oh, so that's how you switch between case files in her mind. Okay. Dean doesn't tell you that, but alright. Stumble across that. Alright, so goals, investigate the crime. Alright, check. Okay, so I don't know what that picture was, but I can't do anything with it here. Guess it was nothing. Oh, there you are. See his head. Yeah, I found some ammo back here.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place. This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm.
Probably cleaning his penis in his ass chat, in his
Lots
ass
of answers
crack.
for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Will you stop talking, please?
A strange echo of owl murder.
Witch's Ladle. There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underground, or a witch, goddammit, whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. No, it didn't. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. She was not a witch before if she was not a witch before she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or the legend goes. Alright. What are you doing over here, dude? Path is blocked. Okay.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
Hey, bro.
They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
Casey, did you even see the paper sitting here while you were standing here for about 10 minutes?
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Like, good job, Casey. One hell of an FBI agent. Yeah. Pick it up. Oh, I'm gonna escape out, which is weird.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Be a manuscript.
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. killer left a message.
It's
And
for
you
us.
were...
The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation.
This is very cool.
How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
So I take it Alan Wake's writing this story. Which I kind of assumed anyway, but... Footprints emerging from under a rock. Oops. Stop it. Victim came from... There's that. There's that.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Walk through a boulder doesn't make any sense. It's probably because in his world, the boulder probably wasn't there. Okay. Anything else here? Yeah, okay. So the killer's watching us. Game on. He's into that shit. Read. I thought we just read. Yeah, I don't need to read that again. What's this? Uh-oh. Page.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
It's an alien. It's from a face hugger. Yeah. We've already been playing this for close to an hour. Really? We've gotten through the tutorial yet? Holy shit. Nightingale was something hidden inside him.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to the body. Alright.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
It's over here,
Whoever
Casey.
wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative to do
Well, it's just-
what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control.
Visible
Deciding
walls.
What happens to who? Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter. Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Because they wouldn't shut up. It took a while for that to trigger. Alright, let's follow him back up, I guess. Alright, Casey, lead the way, bro. I'm lost already.
This entire area is inside a caldera. This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school.
Hey,
I helped
you
Logan
made it
build a
back.
great baking
Good.
soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to
28
quality time
hours.
with a
Holy
volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding.
I
down
guess
there,
if-
huh? Just like I said.
I guess if you're doing what I'm doing right now, it probably takes 28 hours. But I'm sure a lot of people just came in. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. A lot of people probably came in, respected the body, did what the game wanted, ran over there, got the page, and then whatever happens next. They probably didn't go to the house, find the bullets, you know what I mean? They probably didn't do any of that stuff.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for
Oh,
another week after.
Unless you come back to this area.
Not a
I
problem.
don't...
I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key
Oh dear
to
diner.
the gate. It's a short
We gotta go there?
to the
Okay.
parking lot just up the hill.
Shortcut to the parking lot. Alright. Alright, so we gotta go to the diner now?
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Honestly, no, I don't. So I don't know where I'm going. I've just seen it. Oh, can I go up here? Yeah, I can. Okay. Any other little hidden sections? There's a gate over here. What's this? Notice. Oh, okay. So this is on lockdown, right? Or something?
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
Okay.
Nice talking to you, too.
That's pretty. Alright. Otherwise, fuck off. Fuck off, lady. A little bit of frame dropping here. Alright, let's
Welcome back, Anderson.
see if we can get out of here before the game falls apart. Oh, okay. Gate. Key. Alright, shortcut key. Got it.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods.
Seems like the frames
Lodge
kind
we all
of
set up in.
dip, and then
We should
when
go
you,
for a hike if we get a chance.
if you leave it alone, it kind of fixes itself.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Yeah, I thought this was a shortcut. Where the fuck are we going? I expected the parking lot to be like right here. It's over this way. Power station, I guess. What do we got? E. Oh, okay.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An
Cool.
Alexcasey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
We're all in this together. Have a heroic day. Manuscript fragments. What the fuck is that? Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the mine place. What? Excuse me? Hold fire button to activate auto fire mode. This significantly increases the rate of fire. 18. Increases the magazine size. 12. Land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for an extended duration. 12. Right. So this is like kind of a weird way of doing. What the hell was that game? Evil Within? Kinda? Because Evil Within, like, you're in a sane asylum or whatever, but you have to go back to this one room, sitting in a chair, and then inside the chair you get all these needles and shit, and then somehow you can spend points to upgrade your crap. It's kinda what like that kind of feels like. A little bit. I mean, I'm not saying that's like a complete ripoff or anything, but kind of get
Can't
that.
fit the clues all together
sense.
yet.
Can you walk faster, sir?
Tripod. Tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
Why did you
Why
jump back down? This is one hell of a shortcut, let me tell you. Okay. Oh, I hope it's the same key. It is, okay. Why is this called a shortcut? The fuck are we going?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Oh man. The rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. I finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. Yeah, this is gonna be a 28-hour run for me. I keep reading all this stuff. I finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over with the proper gear and skills, which I thankfully possess. Next goal: spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south. I've noticed intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried on the wind, however. Nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned. I may have to find another spot somewhere safer. Sounds are getting closer. I guess that's the ravens from the first game that I was referring to. Moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Or foliage, however one may say it. Must come back in fall. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple. Just at the way the whatever it is beard hangs off of it. This is why trees are better than people. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier, acting weird. Maybe drugs? Kept my distance. Should probably find another spot. So annoying. Man, bird watching is... I don't realize how difficult it is. Or stressful. After I saw that weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again. Moved up the mountain a bit, found a fantastic overlook at camp at, but I'm more interested in the Alaskan onion grass. Invasive, but edible and surprisingly tasty. Fucking eating grass? Starting hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago. But they sound wrong. Rabies? Want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. What a cliche. Gonna hide in a tent and hope to go away. Something really not right about this place. Alright. Well, apparently none of that was important. Wasted 5 minutes of my life. Couldn't write any of that down, Saga. Oh, come on. What's up here? Is this even the right way? What are we doing? Oh, there we go. Hey, I found the car. It's over.
Here we are.
Over here.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Where'd you come from? Oh.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Roger, Roger. Oh, that's all I had to do is just go... Alright, whatever. Shut up, chat. That was important information over there regarding bird watching. We needed to go see it. Oh, that's right, we came in this car. Alright. We probably won't get any of that on any other stream.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head.
Or any
I've
other
never seen
playthrough. Hey.
Reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive.
We're moving fast. I don't know what's going on right now.
Work so far. With your technique, these hunches, we're moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Well, that was one little fuck up. Went over. Damn it. Texture popping all over in here.
To get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
I mean, that looks and feels semi-realistic right there. The way the car just kind of pulled in and whatnot. It's really cool. FBI.
The diner's just up the waterfront.
Can you
Shouldn't keep the sheriff and
load the
eyewitnesses
jacket
waiting.
texture, please?
Coffee.
There he goes. Furry times. What's up, baby? How you doing? Let's go and check this bitch out.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Hello.
What's up? Hello? Yeah? Excuse me, can you tell me why that barrel over there with the plane on it isn't rendering properly? It's bothering me. It's right there. Oh, okay. Nice conversation. You think I'm gonna drive the car at some point? I don't know, maybe. Maybe. Hey lady, how you doing? Hey! How come I can't talk to anybody? At least they're polite. Could just say, fuck off. Oh, there's a map to the city too. Ooh. Alright. Alright, alright. Wow, looks like there's a lot to this game. I wonder if there's a way to go... Oh, you probably gotta go back. We'll probably go back later in the game to these other areas. Where's the diner at that we gotta go to? Alright, so we started... around... Okay, so the diner's over there. Okay. The wellness center. Is that the facility that Alan had escaped from in the first game? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Wait, what? Where am I? Oh, I don't want to be in here. Get in here. That's...
How much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care.
What the fuck? Oh, coffee.
Not enough. That's how much.
Coffee thingy.
Never enough coffee.
I was like, what the fuck is he supposed to be?
Sweet nectar. Get
Put
it
some
in
balls
now.
on the bottom of your feet. I think so your dildo.
Get it now.
Kind of look like a dildo.
Charlie.
Thermos, yeah. Deer Fest. How come every time there's a Deer Fest going on? We already did M. Come on, I don't want to... God damn it. I don't want to go back just to get the prompt off the screen. Damn, girl, you thick.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
What the hell are you trying to do? May I ask? Plus, I guess it's supposed to hang downward long ways or something. Yeah, there's probably got to go from that piece to that piece. I don't think that ladder's gonna be long or high enough. You may want to get a better ladder.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, hell. Wombat City.
Change of topic, please.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days. It's a nice looking float.
Oh dear. Cute.
So I don't know what to expect. Hi there!
How you doing?
Happiest day of the year.
Man, none of these people talk to you. It's kind of disappointing.
The FBI, welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Who are you? You look like you belong to Men in Black. Alright, this character here reminds me of John Travolta, where he goes, like, what? Lose something? Alright. That meme? Alright.
Welcome back, Anderson.
That boat over there looks like the boat from Jaws. Just saying. Does resemble it quite a bit. Sure, that's just pure coincidence, but...
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Better is better.
Because that was important. Alright, woo. Glad I got that in. Alright. Well, we'll explore all this a little later, I guess. Let's continue.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alexcasey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the
it
help.
is Saga. Saga. I was told there was witnesses.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Casey, fix your jacket. Your FBI is a little
We've looked through
smudged.
the case files you sent over, Sheriff.
So is mine,
How
actually.
many people besides the known victims go missing?
Hello?
Slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
I take your order?
Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
What phone you got?
Take it easy.
Can't believe that happened.
I'm talking to you?
Still feel like I'm gonna be
No. Who am I supposed to talk to?
Don't take your mind off things.
Oh, guess we're over there. What's this? No, wrong button. The jukebox is out of order. The poor thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over. I'm his biggest fan of Coconut as the next person. Come on. Well, I guess that's like an Easter egg to the first game. That's pretty funny. A lot of the textures are not loading in properly. Where's the... thank you. You too. Why is my FBI like? Why is the texture so crappy?
Hey, how are you doing?
Probably for frame. It's probably the game compensating frame rate.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions.
Why would they be booking
okay?
a witness or whatever? Fuck. Why were you at the lake?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Didn't say it wasn't.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake and
Oh, so they were the two people that
shouting
saw
weird
him.
shit at us.
Okay.
He must have been on
Makes sense.
something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
The Bookers. The Cult of the Tree.
What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Oh, we want to pour the salt and... Okay. What else we got in here? It is absolutely probably pointless.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
So Casey likes to drink. Let's see if there's better. Okay. Alright, why can't I sprint in here? Fuck. So, did that add anything to the board? Doesn't look like it. Guess not. Cases F. Alice Case, the lunchboxes. Point of interest cases,
Finding a
okay.
Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
That's some weird shit. Yeah, I was thinking it too. Yeah, she nudged him, or yeah, told him to shut the fuck up. But I guess it has to do with the fact she took something, which looks like she kind of already figured out. So why am I getting a prompt? Oh. Killer profile.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Cult of the Tree.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Cult goal? What is this? Stop. Stop. Get off. What kind of cult? Cult psychology. If they're hiding their faces, they aren't established enough to operate openly. Connection to Deerfest. Large amount of supplies. This is a lot of equipment just lying around. How long have they been out here? Cult symbols. What's the purpose? Market territory. A warning. Feels derivative, like something out of a horror movie. Okay. Cult stashes.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
I'm glad the game kind of like does this for you, because if I had to like put this stuff together, like I would not know what I'm doing. Glad it holds your hand. Makes it look like you know what you're doing. Stash found near a Cauldron Lake mobile home. Okay, that's that thing I got. I must be up here. Stashes. Okay. Alright. Alright. Finally, we're done that. Interview the witnesses. Let's go back.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
And you're like, bitch, how the fuck do you know that?
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Why didn't she just deny it? It's not like there was evidence that she really knew she had it. She just, again, it's kind of like an assumption thing. Hey, here's the waitress from the first game.
Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Rose, yeah.
Dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
God, why are the textures not
I thought we'd never
loading
see
in
you
properly?
back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Wasn't Rose still... Alright, I gotta figure out what's going on with the texturing. It's annoying me now. I wonder if it's because of this. Let me just turn this up a little bit. It's gotta be what it is. Let me just turn it back down and see if it goes back. Yep. Alright, so that's what it's doing. But I can't run it at 1080p, because watch. It's gonna run like complete shit, probably. See what this is just 1080p texturing, rendering. And it's still not even fixed. Actually, it's not running bad right now. It's that one, whatever this rendering shit is, they need to fix this. Like, it definitely needs a optimization of some sort. This breaks the whole fucking game. Well, fixed it. But even at 720, that's what it should look like. Alright, anyway.